Hi, I'm Gerhard Schive, and I've been fly fishing for about 60 years, and I was rather surprised when Robert and ArcticSilver asked such an old man as me to come up with my impression of their new concept on fly rods. At the first glance, when I saw this new concept, this handle, and I said, wow, this is a space age type design on the fly rod, and I wonder if all conventional people, fly fishing people, would be interested in such a thing. And so what I told Robert the first time I saw it, without having tried the rod, without knowing really if it would give you anything extra, I told Robert, well, this is for the young guys and not for old guys as me. And Robert came to me and said, why don't you try the rod? So despite the fact I'm very old, I'm still able to cast a fly line. And I thought, heck, I would like to do something about it. What I was curious about when I first should try the rod was whether this would have any would affect my casting, if I had to change my technique or if I had to do something about my casting. But you can rest assured that the casting technique that you're using today would not be affected by this rod and this concept. It doesn't change. You don't have to change the casting at all, and the technique would be exactly the same as you have been doing over the years. And I think that's one of the good things about the new concept, because if it's going to change your casting technique, I know that other manufacturers have tried to come up with something, and which has been very difficult for people to change over to a new technique. And with this concept, as I said, you can use exactly the same technique as you've been using all the years. It's not really a full flex action, but you know, with the action all the way down into the handle, you're really getting a full flex action, but it's still a fast action, which I guess has to do with the type of carbon that's used and the modern techniques of manufacturing rods. But it goes all the way down through the handle, and it's a deep but still fast action. And it works excellent on both my overhead casting and on my spey casting. So I really love the action of the rod, which is partly related to the bank itself, but still it must have something to do with the full flex all the way into the handle. I think it's going to suit most casters because it's easy to cast, and still it's as deep as I want it, and I think it's going to be a good compromise for an all-round very good rod. So my compliments to the guys who have designed this rod.